All righty.
Well, for me, if I don't eat it with something, then I don't. Yeah, that's awesome. Honestly, I mean,
I'm just getting everything set up still. Looks like I'm having a little bit of an issue with the interweb.
no, you're good. I walk right by.
So I'm having a little bit of issue with the internet. All right. Might be a little laggy. All righty.
Well, for me, if I don't eat it.
How's everybody doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
I'm on an adventure today, so I'm just getting everything set up. Like I'm having a little bit of an issue with the internet. So I'm happy. All right, there we are. Hello. So I'm having a little bit of issue with the internet. Might be a little laggy. All righty. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for your patience. I'm on an adventure today, so I'm just getting everything set up. I'm having a little bit of an issue with the so I'm happy. All right, there we are. I was like, what in the world is going on? And now I see that I had two screens up playing the same thing. I was like, what is going on? There's like multiple feedback. And I was like, that's not what should be going on right now. I figured it out. Thank you all for being patient. I'm really excited about today. I have an amazing meditation that I've been sitting with for about a week or so. Thank you all for being here. See if I can get this where you can see me as well. All right. Yeah. Just kind of doing a little bit of cleanse. Alrighty. So alrighty. Looks like all right. Looks like people are getting in here. I'm just centering myself right now for this journey. Thinking my water there. Alrighty. So today's meditation really is going to be about going within our inner child and taking that aspect of us on this amazing journey through time and space. And this is something that I thought would be an amazing, I guess, an amazing meditation because we can then take that inner child and connect it with our, spirit guides and our astral, plane self, and then kind of like. So now I invite you, now you've kind of settled in, found your heart space. Take a few deep breaths into that. And let's imagine our root chakra. So first we're going to do a little chakra balancing before we move forward. So let's envision our root chakra. This vibrant red, almost crimson, like a rose color, pulsating, vibrating clockwise and counterclockwise in harmony and unison. I invite you to take a deep breath into that, to feel that Mother Earth grounding energy. Now I invite you to envision your sacral chakra, this vibrant, luminescent orange. And again, let's envision this vibrating clockwise and counterclockwise. Let's take a deep breath into that. Now let's envision our solar plexus. Again, this vibrant, playful yellow, almost like a tulip. It is Easter, right? Little yellow tulip, or daisy, yellow daisy, or sunflower even. That golden, vibrant, rich color. And I invite you to take a deep breath there, allowing the weight and energy to kind of roll off of us, that stress, anxiety, anything that may be weighing us down right now, right? Anything that's bothering our mind and our heart, just allow it to be. Just allow it to have its space. And in doing so, we can allow it to flow like water over us, allowing it to just become one with the river or creek within Mother Earth, as they're all interconnected. Now let's bring our awareness to our heart chakra. And this is a space that I love dearly. And maybe you do too. It's a sacred space, right? It's where our heart sits, it's where our love is. The depth of who we are really kind of sits here, doesn't it? And as we allow ourselves to feel that love and that joy for life, allow that to also flow over you like a fresh breath of air or cool water pouring on you on a hot summer day. Like a breath of fresh air, really, yeah. You just breathe that in. As our breath is life, isn't it? Now let's bring our awareness to our throat chakra. It's where we speak our truth, our love. It's how we express ourselves. Let's take a deep breath into that. Allowing all the times that we may not have expressed ourselves or spoken our truth or set a boundary or stood up for ourselves, right? Let's allow ourselves to love that moment for teaching us what is true to our heart and what we do truly want in our lives. Let's just give gratitude here, right? Love and gratitude and joy, playful, springtime energy right here. Let's honor that. You know, we've put in a lot of work to get where we are right now, to be able to do here, this, to sit here and to share this space with one another. Isn't it beautiful? Peaceful and calm. Even if there may be some chaos around somewhere, within that is its own beauty and its calm and harmony. Now let's bring our awareness to our pineal gland, our third eye. This place of hormonal balance and secretion, right? And let's honor this space, our minds, a place that can often be chaotic and spinning and swirling around with thoughts and emotions. But in that is a stillness within our hearts. And this is a space we can always come back to. And now let's bring our awareness to our crown chakra, a space of pure white light and reflection of all within. Let's take a deep breath into that. And I invite you to go to the moment of your birth. Of that whole experience. And just take a deep breath into that. There may be some anxiety, some fear. Maybe there's something else in the way. Maybe there's something you're afraid of. And here's a space that I invite you to show yourself, that innocent, vulnerable portion of yourself in that moment, that everything's okay. And I invite you to go inside that infant that you are and gaze at your mother in those eyes. A look that you've had before, conscious or unconscious. Maybe not in this lifetime, maybe in another lifetime. Your soul recognizes that look of motherly love, of unconditional, compassionate, empathetic. And I invite you to allow this love to wash over you, as if you were sitting in a creek or a river, allowing the water to flow past you, seeing how in every millisecond something changes. The water never stays in one place for too long. But that love is always there. It always moves, always flows. And don't be afraid to cry, right? It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. These are happy tears, you know, remembering what it's like to be in my mother's arms without a care in the world. Mother Earth is offering us that right now. Gaia is speaking, isn't she? And let's just take in a few deep breaths here as we hold this love inside. And I invite you to imagine yourself as if you're about 5 or 6 years old. But in this space, you have your warrior knightness on. You have your uh, armor, your shield, your sword, your knife, your lightsaber, even. Maybe you have a magic wand. What, as a child, drew you in? What was your magic gift, right? Maybe you could move things with your mind. Maybe you could control the elements. Maybe you could draw other realities. Maybe you could create other realities, right? Our imagination is endless, it is infinite and unknown. As we stand here in our light warrior gear, right? Before us is a forest. There is no path, though. And no, we're not getting lost. We're following our intuition, listening to where it's leading us. And we begin walking through this forest, the sun shining, glistening through these tall, thick pine trees. Maybe there are some birches, maybe some maple trees. A forest full of trees of different types, all thriving together. And as we move through them, they begin to speak to us. And the whisper of the grandmother tree begins to appear, as if it came in on a little whimsical wind, finding our eardrums in beautiful harmony, telling us that we're beautiful and we're safe and protected. Because around us are our spirit guides, the panthers, the cheetahs, the lions, the tigers, the bears. Oh my. Maybe there's some crows, some unicorns, some fairies around around us are filled with these beautiful animals, beavers even, elk. I'm seeing reindeer. Whatever spirit guide, spirit animal calls to you, allow them to show and allow them to guide you through this forest as well, like a companion, always there with you. And as we move through this forest together, surrounded by these beautiful animals, we come upon this pond. We begin to sit there. And in it are these koi fish, some very large and some very small, growing our curiosity as to how deep this pond truly is. And remember, Mother Earth and our spirit guides are right here with us. So fear not. Allow the flowers to float, the frogs to hop. And watch as the sun just glistens, and clouds floating above, and all of the just thriving in this forest. Now I invite you to get up and walk further into the forest. Now I'm going to hold space for you to explore this space with all of your friends and spirit guides, spirit animals, whatever galactic energies that you work with. Allow yourself to explore right now. Allow your imagination to unfold. And remember, you always know how to get home, because home is where the heart is. I invite you to take a deep breath All right. So now I invite you to take a couple deep breaths and just kind of wiggle your toes and your fingers and hold this space near and dear to your heart. Isn't it already there? Let's bring our awareness right back on into this now moment. And I'm going to pull a few tarot cards for you guys. But I gotta go get them. I'm gonna kind of give you a second to come right on down into earth here. So, what did you all think? I'm curious. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I cried a little bit myself there, Cammy. Thank you guys for being here on Instagram. Pull one of these beautiful soul cards for you guys. They've had some really powerful messages lately. I've gotten the same card, like I've been cycling through a few different cards myself. Yeah. Yeah. I saw us playing in a clearing myself there, Becca. That's really cool. You saw the same thing. I saw us like frolicking quite literally through like flowers and stuff. It was a lot of us too. It was even more than I think was here. I don't know. I saw so many guides, so many beautiful. It was amazing. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, wow. I've seen something like that in meditation, but I didn't know this deck had this card. Look at that. Talk about like infinite timelines. Like those pyramids all have eyes in them. If you can see it. It's like a light being just blew open. Albina peacock. That's so cool. I thought I saw a peacock. God, this card is kind of just blew my mind a little bit. I'm just gonna sit with that for a second because it's like the card the card looks like a mind blown. I also kind of see like a crystal, like a crystalline being, which is really like that's really what it feels like is happening as we all as we all meditate together more and we kind of grow that community and that awareness, like we're ultimately growing earth, mother earth. We're raising that frequency because we're all interconnected. So okay, this is interesting. um I'm doing a little thing on my own, right? And something that's come up that I really want to share with you guys now is all of us, every human being on Earth has an X chromosome. Like that's proof that we're all interlinked somehow. Like like yeah, yeah, exactly. Like Mother Earth is like looking down on us and just like, you guys are beautiful. Look at you all. Ugh, ugh. So now, a friend of mine, I don't know if she's queued in right now. She had to go to work, but a friend of mine got me an animal uh, guide deck, an animal deck, if I speak English. Um, and so I'm using it today. See what animal guide comes through from these all of these spirit animals. Sending you love. Okay, that's the one. Whoa, the hummingbird. That is the card that popped out was the hummingbird. That is massively synchronistic with everything that is going on right now. I am literally can't speak words right now. Ooh, one eye is bigger than the other. That's amazing. And then the hummingbird really complements this card because the hummingbird is a symbol of like infinity. And it isn't it interesting, Becca, that the hummingbird comes out quite often. I actually have a hummingbird tattooed on my right arm in remembrance of my granny. My granny only had one tattoo in her entire life, and it was a hummingbird on her right calf. So when she passed away a few years ago, I got a hummingbird tattoo in kind of remembrance of her, and now it's kind of grown as one of like a very very synchronistic and potent spirit guide in my life. Last year I would sit outside and the hummingbirds would just come and come up to the feeder like not even 2 feet away from us, my partner and I, and like would just like suck up the hummingbird feeder. It was just amazing. I loved watching the hummingbirds. They came out so often around me, and it was just one of the most awe-inspiring things to see how they move because their wings move in like that pattern, like that's how they fly. And it's just yeah, the hummingbird is just one of my favorites. And I have the hummingbird that I have on my arm is actually on my right ear. Just started ringing really loud. The card, the hummingbird that I have on my arm, I guess I can show you all again. I don't know if I've shown you all. That's the wrong one. Sorry. If I can find my own self. So it's the hummingbird I have. It's a long-tailed crossed with a ruby-throated hummingbird because I really like the ruby throated, and my granny had a long tailed hummingbird, so I got both, like a mixture of both as a tattoo in remembrance of her. So it's just really wild to do this meditation and just have these cards come out. For myself today, I pulled the crow and the bear, which is just that divine feminine energy just coming through, very potent and just really beautiful. And they are like iridescent. I'm gonna have to do, maybe I'll do a video about my tattoo sometime. um, that's really cool. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, and the card on the top wasn't the eagle. So we got two birds coming out. That's some major transformation and some like massive, like seeing things from a different perspective. Because think about it, like hummingbirds don't necessarily go that high up, but think about how high up the eagle goes. And then think about how the hummingbird is very feminine and like fluid, right? And fluent, and that and the eagle is really how would you put it? Yeah, they're a predator, right? They kind of attack things, but they're also protectors, a sign of strength and nobility, right? And then you see the sun here, and this is kind of like the rain. It has the rainbow and the sun, so it's like they really complement each other because this one's like the hummingbird. Oh, there, look at that, the dark and the light. Like this is like seeing the darkness and the light, and then you have the um like that masculine energy. So like they are literally like they go hand in hand together while like balancing each other. That's really amazing that those two cards came out today. So I was actually meditating yesterday in the morning and it was really cold outside and there a spider crawled in front of me across some snow and I was just like, I was not expecting to see you there, buddy. Hello. Isn't it cool how they show up? Whoa. Okay. So I felt guided to flip um the next card over. Look at that card that came out. So this is kind of again it now this shows like a little bit of a different story, doesn't it? Like this looks almost like a more masculine card, whereas this looks like a more feminine card. Like this is like lightning, electric. That now I'm seeing the crown chakra, right? That vibrant light, and then like that in that lower grounding frequency of the divine mother, that the earthly nurture like coming forward. So it's like I'm really seeing, I'm just seeing a lot of things going on. Oh, here, let me show you. So I was just kind of talking about some tarot that I pulled. So I pulled these two cards and then I almost forgot about my Instagram. I do apologize to you guys. The hummingbird and the eagle, right? So I was just talking about how it's really showing like how the purpose of everything going on, yes, doesn't it? So there's going like it's like things are gonna move very quickly for people in a direction that they may not be aware of. And then but it's gonna be for nurturing and healing, if that makes sense. Like not bad things, right? We're not talking about that. We're just talking about change, a lot of things um to move through. And yeah, Lizzie, I'm actually funny thing tracking my own cycle. So yeah, I'm actually really excited. I have an art project coming out around the topic of menstruation. So, as some of you, if you do not know, I am female bodied. So I'm really excited about like about a lot of things, about honoring myself and honoring like my life and my practice and just yeah, a lot of things are changing. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here is like a lot of the work that maybe you've been doing, right? You've been doing a lot of work to balance that internal energy. And I'm seeing that coming forward in both of these decks. I mean, like, it's really cool to see like that energy, like it display itself. I just love this deck. I really do. I really do just love this deck. Yes. Alrighty. So I am gonna cut this a little short. Um, just because I'm going to have breakfast with some friends and I'm really excited about it. And that's part of my adventure. And that's why I'm here. And they opened their space up and allowed me to host my meditation here. So I'm really, 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 really excited to go spend some time with them. And they've been tuned in and I'm so excited to share this journey with you all. And thank you for being here and sharing this space with me. It really does mean the absolute world to me. And I can't wait to share the rest of the stuff that's coming. So I'm wishing you all a thank you, Shannon, for being here. And I'll post the link. So if you want to catch the meditation, it'll be there for you. It'll also be linked in on YouTube. So it'll be there. And for all of you on YouTube, thank you for joining in. I have really, really, really enjoyed sharing this space with you all. If you're interested in any other content, I do have, like I said, a YouTube channel and I am on Instagram. All of the links should be in the description. If you're interested in donating or becoming a Patreon member and subscribing to, I do monthly healings and random meditations and stuff like that for my members. So check that out if you're interested. And then, yeah, thank you for sharing the space with me. I'll see you next Saturday because this has been so much fun and I've really enjoyed just sharing the space with you all and growing and evolving and like, you know, just doing that thing. So infinite love, infinite light, infinite movement, infinite balance, my friends. Namaste. Y'all have a beautiful day.